Iola-Scandinavia. That's better? And good morning, and welcome to Concordia University and Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball here this morning, Tuesday morning, 9:15 a.m. tip coming up between the Columbus Catholic Dons and the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds. Jason Zaleski here, and good morning. What'd you have for breakfast today? I had a banana. Breakfast basketball again today for both of these teams. Both teams coming off a loss yesterday. And we'll start recapping yesterday with the visitors on the scoreboard here this morning. And those are the Columbus Catholic Dons. Record now 5-1. First loss of the season yesterday morning at a tip time of 9:15. 73-60 loss to Living Word Lutheran. And in that game, Matt Konechny, 19 points. Carter Summer had 21 points. Ben Weiland also in double figures with 11, but they were not able to keep pace with Gavin Weisenberger and Jackson and Jordan Evans, each with 21 points. Ride Eli had 18 points, so 3 in double figures for the Living Word Lutheran Timberwolves. And I talked to Joe Konechny, head coach for these Dons, before today's game, and he said, yeah, they were faster than us. We didn't get back defensively in transition. That's exactly what I saw and told you all on the broadcast yesterday. And so Coach Joe Konechny looking for his team to be better getting back in transition, better following the ball, and just better defense overall, again, giving up 73 points yesterday. For Iola-Scandinavia and Sam Birch's crew, they're 5-2 now after a 69-37 loss to Kettle Moraine Lutheran. And the 37 points, obviously the lowest offensive output for the Thunderbirds through 7 games. And talked to Sam Birch before the game, and he said it was a great learning experience for our guys. Because I said, listen, you probably played your poorest game of the year. And he said, well, not so fast on that. The issue was they were just quicker, faster, taller, longer. They were everything. And we couldn't match up with anything like that. A Division III team, Iola-Scandinavia, a Division IV team. He said they went back and looked at film last night of the game. I don't know, probably watched our broadcast, I would suppose, and found out that those were the same, according to Coach Sam Birch, those were the same passes we've been making all year, but these were stolen. These were the same shots we've been making all year, except they were closing out faster and getting in our face, and we were missing those shots. So he believes they played the same basketball that they had played through the first 6 games of the year. They just ran into a really good Kettle Moraine Lutheran team that kind of had their number yesterday. So that was both coaches in their talk with me this morning, and both very appreciative and have enjoyed the experience. They believe it'll make their teams better, playing really good basketball teams here in this event. Of course, this is why you come to this kind of event, to get better, to play different styles, to see different things, and to prepare, somewhat playoff-wise for down the road. We've got National Anthem in a couple minutes. We'll step aside. 90 seconds. Back after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today. Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield, is your local Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. They have it all, including farm tractors and the best-selling and #1 rated in durability and owner experience Kubota compact do-it-all tractors. And don't forget the versatile Kubota RTV utility vehicles, along with Kubota zero-turn mowers for the best lawn care equipment. Get them all at Chili Implement. Chili Implement is open Monday through Saturday. Call us or visit our website at chiliimplement.com.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day. And it is the number 2 ranked Columbus Catholic Dons, the number 8 ranked Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds, coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Join the Gross family of satisfied customers at Gross Buick in Marshfield. Come see their large selection of cars, trucks and SUVs on the Marshfield lot. Or find it at grossauto.com, and we'll have it delivered to Marshfield for your convenience. You'll love their people and state-of-the-art service department, where service guests get a free courtesy car. Top it all off with the Gross lifetime engine warranty on most vehicles. Gross Buick of Marshfield.
And back to Concordia University here, starting lineups for the Columbus Catholic Dons as they come out right into your living room or wherever you happen to be watching us from. And it looks like the same 5 we've had for a while here, all 6 now into 7 games. Matt Konechny, Cade Jansen, Ben Weiland, Jack Kolbeck, and Carter Summer. Matt Konechny averaging 23 points per game here on this young season. Ben Weiland 11.5, Carter Summer averaging 8.5. And again, Carter had a season high 21 yesterday in the loss. In the Dons lost yesterday. And we take a look at the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds. Kors Loken, Jarek Thulin, Charlie Tappa, R.J. Opperman, and Owen Wolberg. Kors Loken averaging 14.5 points per game. R.J. Opperman averaging over 13 points per game. And you find those stats. So Loken, Thulin, Tappa, Opperman, and Wolberg. For the Thunderbirds, Konechny, Jansen, Weiland, Kolbeck, and Summer. For the Dons, Iola-Scandinavia 5-2 after the loss yesterday. Columbus Catholic 5-1 after their loss to Living Word Lutheran yesterday. So both teams looking to head into 2026 with a win. Only one will be able to do it, and the opening tip goes to the T-Birds. Thulin picks it up, and the T-Birds go to work offensively. Here's Loken now, dish outside. Swung back up top to Tappa. Now here's Loken. Summer follows and got there a bit late. Kors Loken attacks, and the T-Birds scoring their first possession here this morning. And now stolen away. On the run is Opperman. Opperman got it blocked by Summer, and the tip for Loken is there. Body spilling all over the floor. But Loken on the follow. He's got a quick 4. He's got the first 2 buckets here of this game. Again, Columbus Catholic coach Don Konechny told me he wanted better effort on the transition. But didn't get it that time. Summer backs down. Now Cutter is Weiland. That too strong off the glass. Stolen from the way. The Wolf came in there, and the Wolf named Loken blocks it back. He blocks the attempt from Jansen. But yeah, that trailing defender is called the Wolf, if you're not familiar with basketball terms, and the teammates will help. If you're dribbling the ball up the floor and there's a defender coming up behind you, your teammates will call out Wolf, Wolf, and that's to notify you that you've got a defender coming up from behind you. But the Wolf Weiland and the Dons couldn't make good on the steal. Now we get a dribbling violation. So there we get a Wolf sighting at 9:13 in the morning. Didn't expect that in Mequon. Summer takes Loken down low. Now Jansen, he'll fire from up top. That off the mark. Loken tears down the rebound. Tappa, followed by Weiland. Now Loken. Loken gets inside, stops at the free throw line. Now downstairs Tappa, bounce back out. 3 on the way from Thulin is good. Jarek Thulin averaging 8 points a game. He's got a quick three-pointer. 7-0 T-Birds here to start. Konechny, ball fake. Summer in the corner. Now Konechny will dribble it out. Colbeck with it here on the near wing. Weiland in the baby blue shoes. Kick out. Colbeck, 3. It's too strong. And Owen Wolberg with the rebound. Dons were a cold shooting bunch in the first half yesterday. They come out cold again today. 13 degrees in Mequon this morning with wind at, 15 degrees. I don't understand the wind chill calculation. It is cold. Cold outside here this morning. Cold on the Dons' offensive half of the floor. 3 minutes gone by, 7-0 Iola-Scandinavia. Tappa looking, now Loken, and gets it right back. These two play tic-tac-toe up top. Loken down low, and 1 for Coors Loken. He gets fouled by Carter Summer, and we take a look at the replay and see Loken and his work down low. Nine zip as Colbeck comes out. Ray Becker will enter for the Dons. Again, Coach Konechny looking for an increased defense presence coming into this morning, and T-Birds not interested in that. 10-0 start. And turnover there, miscommunication between Konechny and Weiland. Back the other way come the Dons. That was interrupted temporarily by Wolberg. Becker over to Summer. Summer looks in now to Devin Timler in the game for the first time. Weiland off balance 3. That was short. But an offensive save there for Becker. Dons bunched up here in this near corner. Weiland with it. Timler bounced to Summer. Summer head fake. Loken wasn't going for it. Now Summer left alone. 3 on the way. No good. And rebound rolls out to Coors Loken. Wolberg backing in and backed up one too many steps. Did Owen Wolberg. And a 3 on the way, Konechny hits. So Dons get on the board, 4.5 minutes in. But on the board nonetheless on a 3 from Konechny. Again, he averages 23 points per game. Tappa, ball fake, works on Weiland, and pass going to go out of bounds. And Konechny had 5 points in the first half yesterday, all from the free throw line. He missed, I don't keep official stats here, but somewhere between 8 to 10 shots in that first half. Missed every single one of them. Ended up, though, with 19 points on the game. So second half better for Mac than the first half yesterday. But for the Dons to win, it seems like Konechny is going to have to hit somewhere around that 15-point mark every game. Ben Weiland joins the party. Back-to-back threes for the Dons. There's Zilke. Haven't heard much from Alex Zilke yet in this game. Zilke yesterday finished with 10. Another turnover for the T-Birds. So that'll help if you're looking for Columbus Catholic cheering advice. Yeah, turnovers will certainly help. Weiland, ball fake, 3, falling down, and shot that too strong. He was expecting a foul to be called there, but no foul to be found. Inside to Loken, ball is found, scramble, picked up by Wyatt Woolberg, and he cashes in. Summer gets double teamed and harassed, and ball still loose, and he is fouled. There's a lot of contact out there. The T-Birds bench applauds with their defensive approval. Coach Sam Birch leading that cheerleading squad, telling his guys keep up the defensive pressure. That's exactly what we talked about before coming out here on the floor. Get a substitution coming in. Back in comes Jarek Thulin. Out will go R.J. Opperman for the white-shirted, orange emblazoned Thunderbirds. Dons, the road team on the scoreboard. They wear the road blues. Ball worked around Timler. Now Becker. Becker dribbles through the lane. Now kick out. And that mid-range jumper too strong for Devin Timler. T-Birds looking to push. Probably thought they could get that against Columbus Catholic after what they saw yesterday, with Dons not getting they weren't very proficient defensive transition, so Thunderbirds looking to push the pace here against the Dons, see if they can find the same success that Living Word Lutheran had yesterday on the strong take there from Wyatt Woolberg. He comes in, he's got 4 points, 8-point lead for the Thunderbirds. They start out 10-0, does Iola-Scandinavia. They regrow the lead now to 8. Konechny, far wing, takes a screen from Weiland. Does nothing with it. Here's Becker now on the ball fake. He's in the lane. Don's content to swing the ball around the perimeter. Find that open man. There's Konechny. He'll shoot the long one. That off the mark. And rebound comes out to Tappa. Quickly come the Thunderbirds. Dons get back better this time, so Iola-Scandinavia will settle into the half court. Inside now to Loken. Summer behind him. Loken, left hand, clear space, kick out. Zilke. Hair waving in the breeze. Zilke in the lane, and he lost it. And on his crash to the floor, may have jingled his bells a bit there. He'll take a moment to get up. Probably got some stuff to tell you guys about here. Let's see. Steve sent me something. How about this? First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage counties. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. I've been told about them too. You know, kind of, word of mouth? Yeah. Word of mouth has got to me about their programs as well. Here's Becker, 3, too strong. Summer tips it out, but tips it to Charlie Tappa. Thunderbirds hang on to this 8-point lead. Here's a 3 on the way. At off front iron from Opperman. Ball tipped out. Back to Opperman it goes. Now Loken finds it. Three on the way here from Foose is no good. And rebound Elijah Wolf. Wolf in the game for the first time today for the Dons. Weiland. Baby blue on the pastel pink. A shoe battle there between Weiland and Thulin. Thulin got the best of it that time. There's Opperman. Konechny right with him. Thulin bounces it over to Loken. Loken, wide open layup. 9 points for Coors Loken. T-Birds again lead by 10. They started off 10-0 if you're just joining us. They lead again by 10. Wolf, three-pointer on the way. That rims in and out. A rebound came off to Tappa. Quickly now, Thunderbirds in transition. Layup too strong, though, for Thulin. He thought he got fouled. Summer will bring it up. 1 quarter of this game gone by, 16-6, Iola-Scandinavia. Summer, kick out, Becker, corner three, too strong. Loken with the rebound. He outduels Wolf for that ball. Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce, your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield, offering a full line of insurance products. Contact Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce, Rural Mutual of Marshfield, today. And they're open today. Those guys are in the office, probably watching this game. We'll get a jump ball here. Allow some substitutions to come in for the Thunderbirds. Hiller's True Value, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. On the job or in the woods, be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value of Marshfield. Here's Wolf in the lane. He'll send it out to Becker. Weiland. Up top now for Summer. They'll cycle around to Becker. Inside now, Konechny on the baseline. He's fouled. And that'll be a foul on Alex Zilke. Second foul on the Thunderbirds here this morning. Three on the way from Konechny, too strong. It'll be an offensive rebound for Elijah Wolf. That was tipped up by Cade Jansen. He made that rebound for Wolf possible. Nice work there on the offensive glass for the Dons. There's Konechny, works inside. Three here from Jansen, off the mark. Dons trying to get some work done here with Coors Loken on the bench for the Thunderbirds, but not able to capitalize. 16-6 Iola-Scandinavia. Sam Birch's team came to play here this morning. All the way, nobody stops ball. Alex Zilke to the rack. Wolf takes a look inside at Summer. Dons have a slight height advantage, especially on the interior with Summer. He stands 6'7". Opperman probably around 6'1", guarding him now. Weiland can't shake Zilke. Now he does. Weiland up, no. That one blocked by Landon Foose. Under 7 to play here in the first half. All Thunderbirds here this morning. Three for Thulin. He'll send it back out now. This is Zilke. Zilke shakes on Jansen and is fouled by Jansen. Question on the hotline came in. When will seed scores be released here at Zaleski Sports? Girls basketball seed scores January 6th. And then weekly thereafter. Boys basketball seed scores January 13th, and then weekly thereafter. Those will be released on Tuesdays. It'll show your favorite team or other teams, every team in the state, if the playoffs were to start in that moment, where they would be seated in their bracket. Those are seed scores made available at ZaleskiSports.com. Just click VIP. It's just $5 a month to have the fun and entertainment along with us. Plus, you can do some playoff planning, find out where your teams will be seated come playoff time. Again, girls basketball starts January 6th and then weekly thereafter. Boys on the 13th and weekly thereafter. Here's Konechny. He had a one-on-one opportunity against Tappa, draws the foul, and Konechny will head to the Serve Pro free throw line. Serve Pro for the call Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. And no surprise there if you're any kind of a follower of Columbus Catholic basketball. Matt Konechny, free throw good. Brother Emmett in attendance. Talked to Emmett a little bit before the game. We're going to see if we can have Emmett come up here and help me out to start the second half. He was a little bashful about it. We'll see if maybe those of you watching at home that have Emmett's phone number, send him a text of encouragement and tell him that, you'd like to hear from him. Come up here and talk to us about basketball a little bit. We can catch up with Emmett over his last 2 years. But coming into today, he was a little bit bashful about doing that. So we'll see. But maybe you all at home can help out if you want to hear from Emmett. Here's Alex Zilke to the free throw line. Rattles home the first. He's got 3. Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in Wisconsin. Over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open every night 5 to 9 now through New Year's. So that's tonight and tomorrow, and then it's done. So get over there in Marshfield. Wildwood Park and Zoo, admissions free. Bring a donation. You can find more information at visitmarshfield.com. Zilke hits the pair. 12-point lead now opened up for the Thunderbirds. We have 5:40 left, and Columbus Catholic just getting to double figures now on the scoreboard. We get a timeout on the floor. More basketball coming up after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
5:40 to play. The Thunderbirds have doubled up the Dons here in this first half, 20-10. Kors Loken, 9 points. He had been taking a break on the bench. He comes on the floor now after the Dons timeout. So Loken leads the way of all scorers with 9. Columbus Catholic 5 points from Konechny. The Thunderbirds lead by 10. Final 5.5-ish left here in the first half. And again, good morning, everybody. Jason Zaleski here. Hope you're enjoying your breakfast basketball here today. We've got a whole slew of games all across the network today. Here at Concordia, it is Oshkosh North and Slinger at 1:45, and then we round up our coverage here. 9th game of the event will be De Pere and Neenah at 4:45 into Loken. He's fouled, and Kors Loken will head to the free throw line. Other boys basketball games today on Zaleski Sports. You find all these listings at ZaleskiSports.com. Rosholt and Assumption. I mentioned Oshkosh North and Slinger, De Pere and Neenah, Medford and Wausau East, Marathon and Berlin and Owen Withee, Gay Electric Trempealeau and Neelsville, and Manawa and Stratford, your boys basketball slate today on Zaleski Sports. Other girls games on the broadcast schedule, and again, find the whole schedule at ZaleskiSports.com. It's right on the front page. You can't miss it. So Loken splits the pair. He's got 10. And his Thunderbirds lead by 11. Inside now it comes to Caleb Hilgeman in the game for the first time today. He works down low. Now Summer, so some height down the floor for now for the Dons. They go post to post there. Hilgeman off the side of the rim. Loken with the rebound. So Hilgeman goes about 6'6", Summer about 6'7". Loken's about 6'6", though. So But Dons with a slight height advantage on the floor now, but weren't able to capitalize on it offensively. And now the foul of Carter Summer, his second, sends Alex Zilke to shoot 2 free throws. Zilke now with 5. Yeah, it was 10. All right, so a note here after the Zilke free throw, and I'm sure it'll get fixed. He misses that one. Our scoreboard shows 10 or 8 because we take the scoreboard here in the gym. Columbus does have 10 points. So I'm sure they'll fix that at some point as Hilgeman wheels around the lane, comes up off on that rebound, 4:35 to play. It is 24-10, and I maybe have to double-check the 24. They may have, yeah, and I see bench coach Jared Mandel headed to the scorer's table now to update the score on the actual score. So that'll get fixed here. Jared's going to go and take care of that. So that score will get updated soon. I think they accidentally took 2 points away from Columbus and gave 2 to Iola-Scandinavia. Alex Zilke from downtown. It's an honest mistake at 9:30 in the morning. It's like, holy man. There's Summer. Now out to Weiland. Weiland's going to go baseline, kick out to Becker. Becker probes in the lane on Loken. There's not a matchup there for young Ray Becker, so out and out to Summer. Again, the Thunderbirds bench likes what they see from their 5 on the floor. Summer fading, tough shot, made it. Tough shot, I think you'd even say ill-advised shot, but Carter Summer says, my middle name is dangerous. I do things uncommon to mankind. 3:28 to play. Don's looking for a spurt here coming down the stretch, and they get a steal from Konechny. Thunderbirds looking for more quality defense. They want to head to the locker room with a big lead as possible. Maybe even grow the lead. Konechny stuck down low, gets it out. Summer, 3 is good. Timeout on the floor. Thunderbirds take it. They lead 25-15-ish. We'll update the scoreboard right after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com. 5:15, yeah, 15.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Get some weightlifting classes. All right, scoreboard is official now, or at least it matches in what my book has. So, again, bench coach Jared Mandel headed to the scorer's table right away. Again, honest mistake down there. Just you're clicking around on some buttons. We make mistakes here all the time. So, scoreboard is straight as far as I'm concerned. Thunderbirds nearly throw it away. Out to Opperman. 3 on the way. Splash for R.J. Opperman. So coming out of their own timeout, Thunderbirds set it up, and Opperman connects. Get a foul here, though. 25 feet from the basket. Coach Sam Birch won't be very happy about that, as Zilke picks up his second, and that'll earn him a spot on the bench for the rest of the half. And in comes Landon Foose and Jarek Tulin. So joining Zilke for a break will be R.J. Opperman. Sam Birch mixes in 8 guys here today. 2.5 to play here in the half. Out to Wolf. Thunderbirds lead by 13. Largest lead here this morning. That one tipped by Wohlberg and stolen by the Thunderbirds. More good defense from Iola-Scandinavia. Don's late defensively, but the shot from Thulin doesn't fall, so Don survived the mistake. Things getting a little ragged, a little stretched out here. And it comes to Weiland, quickly out now to Summer. Summer's got eyes for the backboard, and that foul is on the floor. No doubt about that one. call that on Foose, his first, team fifth, each side with 5 team fouls here in the half. Becker to Trigger, looking, now out to Wolf. He'll get it back in the corner. Maybe they'll watch that in film later, but on the inbound, if Becker sprints to the corner, which is probably how it's drawn, he probably has an open 3, but he was kind of caught watching his work. He was admiring his pass and slow to come to the corner. Here's Summer now, and he will head to the Serve Pro free throw line. Call Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Foul comes on Opperman. I didn't see Opperman come back in the game, but they tagged the foul on Opperman. Summer hits on the front end. Special thanks to our game day sponsors, Arts Body Shop, Bruce Orthodontics, Gross Motors of Marshfield, ShedsDelivered.com, and Hefco Floral. Couple of made free throws for Carter Summer. He has 9 here in the half. 90 seconds left in half number 1. It'll be my last morning basketball game for at least 363 more days. This is too early to be getting up. Again, I don't know who ever thought of this. I was just told to be here. Not my idea at all. Thanks for watching, though. You're in your PJs and maybe with a cup of coffee or a bowl of cereal in your hand. You've got it made. Summer floating, no, and Loken with the rebound. I mean, alarms going off at 6:15 in the morning. I mean, the birds aren't even awake. The sun's not even awake. Here goes Carter Summer on the run out. Loken trailing Summer, throws it down. So Don's draw to within 9. That would have been one of the goals probably in that last timeout from Joe Konieczny to his Dons. Like, guys, let's see if we can get this down to single digits before the halftime. You put out these, I don't want to say small, but you put out these individual mile markers along the way. And that was probably one of the goals for the Dons as Becker picks up his first foul. 30 seconds to play here in the half. No shot clock in Wisconsin. Thunderbirds can hold for 1. Now, that seems ridiculous to say, but when you don't have the guts to put a shot clock in your state, then this is what can happen. Opperman, bounce out to Thulin. Yep, 10 seconds left. We see a passing exhibition first, and then we'll get a shot. Tappa bounces inside. No. Loken, offensive rebound. Put back is no good. That would have went. They would have counted that. The first shot was launched by Wyatt Wohlberg. Loken's shot would have counted if it fell. It didn't. And it is a 9-point game at the half. Thunderbirds 28, Dons 19. First half stats coming up after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio, now open in front of Pick and Save on Central Avenue in Marshfield. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. You can pay per session or choose from memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com or stop in at 601 South Central Avenue, Suite 400 in front of Pick and Save in Marshfield.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
28-19, your halftime score here at Concordia University, home of the Concordia Falcons. We've got to see the Falcons practice 3 days in a row here. We came down for setup on Sunday. They were practicing in the afternoon, and then they had 6 a.m. practices both today and yesterday. Early birds are the Falcons. 28-19, your halftime score. We'll go through individual scoring. First for the Dons, and leading the way for Columbus Catholic, Carter Summer with 11 points, Matt Konechny with 5, and Ben Weiland with 3. So much like the first half yesterday, not very diverse scoring for the Dons. Dons had 4 scorers yesterday, with Jack Kolbeck added to the mix yesterday. But today, Summer 11, Konechny 5, and Weiland 3. Dons will need to find more scoring in the second half for sure. For the Thunderbirds, and leading Iola-Scandinavia in scoring as Kors Loken. Loken with 10 points. Alex Zilke has 8. 4 points for Wyatt Wohlberg, and 3 points apiece. A couple of three-pointer each for Jarek Thulin and R.J. Opperman. The Thunderbirds were 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the first half. Columbus Catholic, a clean sheet, 4 for 4 from the free throw line in half number 1. We'll take a break now, and we'll talk about Tuesday live broadcast schedule right after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Did you know we carry chocolate that can help you stay strong and fit this holiday season?
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
28-19, your halftime score. Iola-Scandinavia leading the way, and there's the Iola-Scandinavia cheering section right there. Those guys were having a great time when the Thunderbirds came back on the floor a little bit ago. Well, leading the way with a very enthusiastic clapping ceremony for their Thunderbirds, and why not? They got a 9-point lead. Other games on the network today at 1 o'clock. It's Rosholt and Assumption from the Herd Arena, boys basketball. Oshkosh Slinger here at 1:45. Girls basketball, Assumption Bondwell from the Herd Arena at 2:30. De Pere Nina here at 4:45. Medford Wausau East boys basketball at 5. Girls basketball, Marathon Sheboygan Falls at 5:30. Boys basketball, Berlin Owen Withee at 5:30. Gale Electric Trempealeau Neilsville boys basketball 6:30. Girls basketball, Dodgeland and Cambria Friesland at 7. Neilsville Auburndale girls tilt 7:15. And boys basketball finishes the day for us. From Stratford, it's Manoa and Stratford. We'll take our last commercial break now. Second half coming up on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Second half coverage brought to you by Rice's More Than Floors of Marshfield. Stop in today for quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit the showroom, visit the website, and give Rice's More Than Floors a call today. I mean, they are helping you watch this game for free, so it makes sense to me. Hey, listen, maybe you don't need carpet. Just give them a call and say thanks for allowing us to watch live free basketball on Zaleski Sports. Or send it to their social media. You know, maybe you're not a phone talker. Timler with the rebound after the miss. Here come the Dons, down by 9. Becker, and he is fouled on the take. Foul's going to come on Owen Wolberg, and all right, here we go. Got a celebrity sighting here. Hang on, folks. Here's Becker over now to Summer. Up top now over to Timler. Timler far wing. 3 on the way from Weiland, no good, and we'll bring in Columbus Catholic Don, former Columbus Catholic Don now, Emmett Konechny. Emmett, thanks for being here. You were in the locker room at halftime. What the guys talk about at halftime?
So I actually was not in the locker room at halftime.
You liar.
J.D. Davison is here. He goes to Concordia, so I caught up with him a little bit. Abundant Life player a few years ago.
Oh,
so
sure, yeah.
I was able to talk to him for a while and say hi.
So state championship memories.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did you guys talk about?
So we're both playing college basketball, just kind of talking about what we've been seeing so far this year. They're in our conference, so just kind of talking about that kind of stuff. And he was also on my all-star team when I was in high school, so catching up about that stuff, talking about some of the memories we had from that.
Talking to, make sure I have this right here, 2024
Correct.
graduate,
Correct.
Columbus Catholic Dons state champion, Emmett Konechny. What'd you see from these Dons in the first half?
I think the fact that they had to play back-to-back days is kind of a factor. They look kind of tired, but they're battling, they're competing, they're still in it. So hopefully they can make it a little closer here and try to find a way to win.
Foul there is going to be tagged on somebody. You played in this event before. What are your memories from coming down here and for probably your first time playing on a college floor a few years back.
Actually, my first memory of playing here was we had a hard time adjusting to the size of the floor, and we got messed up with the three-point line all the time. We were taking college threes for the first half. But, coming down here, we always played against some better competition, kids from a different part of a state. Mark Miller always does a great job of lining us up with some bigger schools that maybe beat up on us a little bit, but makes us better for teams, especially for our team this year. Our conference is pretty good, so it gets them ready for that kind of stuff. Some physical competition that they're going to see in conference. We get to see it early in the year like this, and gets them ready for conference play.
Yeah, we hear that all the time, and we kind of talk about it. But tell us more about that. Come February and into regionals, are you really able to remember this back in December and apply that into a game?
I think so, and then especially with regionals, you get to regionals. If you're lucky enough to win the first game or two, you play back-to-back days, Friday, Saturday, so this is kind of preparing you for that, hopefully, if you make it that far. And then obviously in playoffs, as you go further, the teams get better and better and better, and down here you always get some good competition, so prepares you for some good teams and some good athletes down the road.
As we see a three there off the mark, 30-19, Iola-Scandinavia, 28-19 at half, so a couple points bucket for the T-Birds. 9:15 a.m. basketball. That's third grade, right?
Yep.
So what's that like? Having to get up at 6:30 in the morning and go out like it was elementary school again.
My dad actually always talks about it's like going to a tournament when you're a kid.
Yeah.
You got the 9 a.m. game. Get up at 6:30, go eat some hotel breakfast, and go play a basketball game. But at the end of the day, it's still just a basketball game.
Yeah.
I think you adjust to the time a little bit as you go. Like the first couple minutes, maybe you're still waking up, but once you get going with the flow of the game, it's still basketball.
And then talking to Emma Konechny. So lastly, tell us about your basketball season this year.
I'm getting some minutes. We've had some ups and downs, but got some games coming up. Hopefully we can get some wins and get it back on track and get going.
Well, thanks again for spending time with us. Always great to see you. Good luck going forward, all right?
I actually have to shout out Blake Jacoby. He said that you wanted somebody to text me, so he texted me and told me to get up here, so that's why I'm here.
Well, I told people to give Emmett some words of encouragement and bring him up here. It's good seeing you, man, all right? We'll see you later. All right, Emma Konechny, so kind enough to visit with us and give us some insight on years past, this game, and in his current basketball season. Again, state champion Emma Konechny from 2 state tournaments ago. So back to live action here. Zilke on the run. He'll be fouled by Weiland, and 2 free throws coming up for Alex Zilke. Of course, Emmett, collegiate basketball player at Lakeland, just up the road, I suppose. Probably a pretty easy drive. I don't know if he made it, probably didn't make it back to Marshfield. He's in season now, so easy drive from Lakeland down here to Mequon. Zilke misses on the first. Yeah, so who'd he say was the benefactor here? Oh, Jacoby. Yeah, Blake Jacoby. Hey, Blake. Blake should have showed up here to help us out. Next time, Blake, next time. Zilke hits on the back end. He's got 9. Summer looking, and he'll head to the Serve Pro free throw line. Call Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. Got our poll working online in the chat box, seeing if people think the Dons have a comeback in them here in the second half. 75% of the voters say no to this point. We'll shut that poll down in a little bit. Doesn't make sense having that poll open with a minute to go. Those are easy answers then. Summer splits a pair. Becker nearly reeled in an offensive rebound. But we talked about this yesterday, probably with both teams, probably more so with Columbus Catholic. They were in a little bit closer situation than Iola-Scandinavia was. But, yeah, you start looking, 13, under 14 now to play. You start looking for, what is the probability of a comeback? What has to happen? And for me, and you see it all the time, so it's my opinion, but I think the facts back this up, you got to hit free throws coming down the stretch. Second half free throws, so important. If you're that team trailing, got to capitalize with time stopped on the clock. T-Birds will throw that one away. Sam Birch, a nice power dribble on the sideline. Hands the ball off after. Take a look there at it. Konechny, ball fake. Now Summer on the far wing. Summer working around the screen. Loken lurking on the inside for the Thunderbirds. Just standing all alone there. Looks like he won the smelliest guy of the year contest. Nobody wants to be near him down low. Ray Becker doing his best Harlem Globetrotters impersonation. By the way, Globetrotters on their world tour, they come to Eau Claire in a couple weeks. Pro tip. 3, Becker, got it. And Ray Becker with a 3. 8-point game. 9-point game at the half, so Thunderbirds have given up just 1 point of that cushion to Columbus Catholic. 5.5 minutes into the second half. Here's Wolf with the rebound. Our second Wolf sighting of the day, right? We had a Wolf alert in the first half on the defensive trailer. Now we've got an actual Wolf on the floor. Rather than figurative. Oh, nice move from Ray Becker, slicing through traffic. 6-point game. Yeah, and here come the yes votes on the poll. Will the Dons come back? Yeah, sure. Easy pickings, right? When they're on a run, it's easy to say that now. I'm going to shut that poll off soon. Zilke, shake, bake, 3, short. Summer with the rebound. Dons defense stands tall again. Here's Konechny. He'll load up deep. 3, no good. And a rebound comes off, and we'll get a timeout. Thunderbirds as Jarek Thulin takes the rebound down. 11:37 to play on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
And back here at Concordia University, Dons trimming away at that Thunderbirds lead. Iola-Scandinavia leads by 6. 11:37 to play. Valley Communities Credit Union for 90 years. Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. NCUA. Probably not at all what they say at the annual NCUA conference. So out of the Thunderbirds timeout, they will pass the ball. Got a nice passing show here from between Tappa and Zilke. Now the offense goes into motion. Konechny all the way out on Zilke at the logo and commits the foul. Tight line between tight defense and, I don't know, reckless, too strong of a word, but wild defense maybe is the better word. Tight line between the two. Mac, first foul today. Each team with 3 fouls in this half. Here it is this side to Wohlberg in the lane. No, and through Loken's hands and out of bounds. It'll be Don's basketball. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes all across Wisconsin on your accomplishments, both on and off the courts. Best of luck this year from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Under 11 to play. Here's Summer. Defense collapses on Carter. He'll kick it out. Wolf, 3 in the corner. No, short. And hustle there. Ray Becker kept it alive. Here's Weiland, 3. That no good. The rebound this time pulled down by the Thunderbirds and Wyatt Wohlberg. Bounce now to Zilke. Here's Zilke. Spot up three in rhythm, no. Konechny with the rebound. Both teams have gone cold here over the last couple minutes. Here's Summer. Summer working and traveled. Yeah, it's nice defense there by R.J. Opperman. One, to just stick with Summer, and then perhaps not intentionally, but he backed off as Summer was leaning in and kind of pulled the chair on him. And Summer lifted that pivot foot. Turnover back to the Thunderbirds. Here's Zilke. Thought about the three. Summer pokes it away from Loken down, or from Wohlberg down low. Loken on the bench now for the Thunderbirds. Tappa directs traffic. Now hands off to Thulin. Three on the way here from Opperman is good. R.J. Opperman. Now that perks up the Thunderbirds bench once again. They grow the lead to 9. Here's Summer, and Carter Summer is going to head back to the Serve Pro free throw line. Call Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. So back to the other math on a comeback, free throws. So here we are. Got to make free throws. Got to get those extra points with the clock stopped if you're the trailing team. Summer rolls one over the top and down. And for the Thunderbirds, right, I mean, the formula to keep this lead and take home a win into 2026, it's got to play solid defense, right? Take your shots when they're open, run your offense, but most importantly, just play really fundamentally sound defense. That's how you hold a lead in the second half. Dons pick up some pressure in the backcourt. Zilke, all alone, Wohlberg underneath. So you roll the dice on the defensive pressure, but that lets the back end open. Summer got that one poked away by Wohlberg. Fight for it on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. Coach Konechny of the Dons trying to call a timeout. Officials say you didn't have possession. You can't call the timeout without possession of the ball. So here's Becker on the possession arrow. Can't get it in now, just got it in under the 5-second call. Konechny in the corner. Works his way free of Tappa. And nice defense there by Tappa, able to pull that ball away from Konechny. Didn't allow him to release the shot. Down low, Tappa, yes. Charlie Tappa makes room downstairs. Thunderbirds lead by 11. Fourth quarter of basketball is underway now on Zaleski Sports. The witching hour at Concordia University. And going to get a foul out on the perimeter. Tappa's going to pick up the foul. Be team foul number, what do we got here? 5. Fifth foul on the Thunderbirds. Second on Tappa here this morning. Becker, Wolf, good cut there. Good, nicely run inbound play for the Dons. Fast, boy, Zilke just beating the Dons down the floor. They had trouble with that yesterday. We've seen moments of trouble with that here again this morning for the Dons. Not able to react to the team's speed today of the Thunderbirds, yesterday of the Living Word Lutheran Timberwolves. Here's Summer, take, left hand, yes. Timeout on the floor, and the Dons take the timeout. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Retirement is a balancing act because everyone's financial situation is unique. A reverse mortgage loan can transform your home's equity into accessible cash, whether it's to pay off your mortgage, cover bills, or fund your dreams.
The cash is there if we need it, and it just takes a little stress off of our lives.
You have something else to fall back on?
Call me, Josh Kilty, your local retirement mortgage specialist, for a free consultation to help bring financial stability to your life.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward. dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Owen Wolberg scores out of the Dons timeout. So Thunderbirds make good out of the other team's timeout. 3 on the way here from Jansen off the mark. Zilke with the rebound. Seven minutes left here in this game. Turnover. Here comes Summer on the run out. Summer, finger roll. So under 7 to play, 9-point game. Thunderbirds again trying to hang on here to this one. Here's Wolberg down low, throws it out to Loken. Spinning inside, up, and layup is good for Wyatt Wolberg. And timeout Thunderbirds, 6:42 to play. Iola-Scandinavia leads by 11 on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Man, that furnace is just going down and retirement's not working out how we wanted to have it happen. What can we do?
Let's see what Donnie has to say.
At Citizens Financial Services, located at Citizens State Bank, we specialize in developing unique plans for our clients to provide guidance in retirement. A customized plan starts with your goals, your needs, paired with a well-thought-out strategy to address those goals.
I think this is going to work.
To set up a time, call me, Donnie Snyder, at 715-486-8151.
All right, back here to Concordia, 11-point lead for Iola-Scandinavia. They expend their, I think, third time out of the game. Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools, hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel its best. Each 15 to 30-minute session, just $29. Memberships and packages available. Book your wellness today at bewell-studio.com. Loken on the run out. First points of the second half for Coors. He's got 12. Thunderbirds open up a 13-point lead, just over 6 minutes to play. Events were made for Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. Large groups or small, private party space available for your next event. Holiday party dates are booking fast. Call now for available dates. Nuts Deep in Marshfield. Yeah, we had our Christmas party over at Nuts Deep 2 Christmases ago. We do our football and girls and boys basketball coaches shows from Nuts Deep, so we do all the events over there. So the words are true. I don't just say things, folks. Got to have meaning with it. 5:45 to play. There's Zilke. Inside to Tappa. Tappa got bottled up there by Timler. Here come the Dons. Konechny, wing, up top now to Summer. Cycled all the way over to Timler. Timler ball fake on Loken and didn't take the layup. And it's going to be turned over to the Thunderbirds. And look at Thulin. Oh, nearly a highlight reel basket. Summer looks at Loken, and I believe Coors was moving, and 2 shots. Again, northern half of Wisconsin, northern officials take note of that. That is called a foul on the floor every time, and this shooting foul is the correct call. It was a point of emphasis before the season began. I've been told by many other officials in the state, a, quote, continuation emphasis of sorts. Plus, it's just modern basketball. That is a shooting foul as Carter Summer hits from the Serve Pro free throw line, and the rest of the state's got to get with it because that is modern basketball. And this is what you all have been, according to reports, what you all have been told to emphasize is to call those fouls as shooting fouls and get up to speed on modern basketball. Take note. You rewind that one over and over, and you'll learn how the rest of the southern third of the state calls modern basketball. Back to a 9-point game. I'm sorry, 11-point game. 2 free throws by Summer. 4:40 to play. Thulin up top now to Loken. He'll hand off to Zilke. Becker in tow on Zilke. Zilke shakes him. Now step back 3. No, that one all around the world and out. Stolen away by Zilke. Konechny reaches and fouls. Well, you stop the fast break, and I guess that's I don't guess. That is the right thing to do. You stop that fast break without an intentional foul. It's team foul number 4, so no damage done. It's only the second foul on Konechny. On and on I can go about that. I think that was the right play. At Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your comfort and convenience is top priority. They service all brands, do complete furnace and air conditioning install, professional service, Stratford, Marshfield, and the whole area. Call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today, your home comfort experts. Clarification at the scores table on the foul. Yeah, they had 3 up there, and it's 1, the fouling number. So they got that fixed up. Tappa tapped out to Tappa by Opperman. Now Opperman with it again. There's Thulin. Thulin hands off to Wohlberg on the take. Owen Wohlberg, 4th point in the half. He's got 4 in total. Under 4 to play. 13-point lead for the Thunderbirds. They have grown that 9-point halftime deficit. I don't know what that just was. Wohlberg into the bleachers. What's going on out here? Becker, aggressive play, diving at the ball. Ball still alive. Loken will pick it up. He's doubled up here. Gets it free. Downstairs, Thulin on the dime from Tappa. First bucket of the half for Thulin. He's got 5. And these Thunderbirds rolling here, and looks like they will roll into the new year with a new win. A loss here for the Dons dropped them to 5-2. They would lose the final 2 games here at 2025. And Carter Summer back to the free throw line. Another good take from the Dons senior Summer. ShedsDelivered.com, your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See the display lots in Marshfield, Medford, Wisconsin Rapids. Get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Summer, free throw is good. Summer rolls in the second. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and call Next Step today. I know Shy and the gang are likely in the gym right now. They'll take your phone call. Strong finish there from Wyatt Wohlberg. Two and a half to play as Wolf heads to the corner. Wohlberg there with him. Summer, kick out. Becker, 3 is short. The rebound comes down to Charlie Tappa. And we get a foul at the three-point line. Summer's going to pick up the foul. I've got that as his 3rd. It's Team foul number 5 with 2:05 to play. Again, Iola-Scandinavia coming in 5-2 on the season. Looking to improve here to 6-2, and they're 2 minutes away from doing just that. Again, always nice to go into the new year with a brand new win, have a nice bus ride back to northeastern Waupaca County. Special thanks to our Waupaca area sponsors, by the way. Fletcher's Jewelry, El Poblano, Bob Gold Roofing, Waupaca Foundry, The Restoration Experts, Indian Crossing Casino, L&L Propane, and Farmers State Bank. We'll hear from more from Waupaca Foundry in just a bit, along with special thanks to Fox Valley Technical College. Visit fvtc.com and get yourself a little smarter come 2026. How about a resolution there? FVTC.edu. That's Fox Valley Technical College of Wisconsin. 1:29 to play after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Help us create iron castings the world uses and trusts. At Waupaca Foundry, you're not just making parts. It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at Waupaca Foundry. Visit jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Go Comets!
Back here to Concordia, winding down this morning's contest. Iola-Scandinavia in full control. And again, thanks to our timeout sponsor, Fox Valley Technical College. Visit fvtc.edu and get your future education plans underway. And it's for youths and adults, too. And again, I think make your New Year's resolution to enroll in at least one class, right? Get yourself smarter. fvtc.edu. Locations in the Fox Valley and Waupaca. Iola-Scandinavia, your Waupaca campus, just down the road. Online classes available as well at fvtc.edu. As we get reserves coming in now on both sides, both teams have, with under a minute to play, have said, yeah, GG, good game. Good luck the rest of the way. Iola-Scandinavia will participate in the Division 4 playoffs. Columbus Catholic Division 5 playoffs. So they will not meet each other again this year. So they will wish each other a happy new year as we've got an injury on the floor. We will step aside. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield, is your local Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. They have it all, including farm tractors and the best-selling and #1 rated in durability and owner experience Kubota compact do-it-all tractors. And don't forget the versatile Kubota RTV utility vehicles, along with Kubota zero-turn mowers for the best lawn care equipment. Get them all at Chili Implement. Chili Implement is open Monday through Saturday. Call us or visit our website at chiliimplement.com.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day. Landon Foose, the injured Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbird, they have been able to get him on the bleachers. It's a leg injury of some sort, and they are able to get him on the bleachers here on this side and allow the game to continue with the court being clear, and our game ends there. 52-37, your final score. Time now for the Wapaka Foundry post-game show. I will be courtside with Iola-Scandinavia coach Sam Birch, and he is choosing his player of the game tonight. So I will be down with Sam Birch right after this on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at Wapaka Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant One, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Wapaka has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They've sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Wapaka supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Wapaka Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Wapaka is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Wapaka Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Wapaka, and I love that.
We'll just come off the floor here a little bit. Right there. That was good. Corey's right next to Coach right there. All right, man? Okay. Here in our Wapaka Foundry post-game show, visiting with Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds head coach Sam Birch. Coach, we talked about it before the game. You get to roll into 2026 on a winning note. Tell us about that.
We knew coming in, this tournament was going to be a great opportunity for us to get better somehow as a team. We know we took a big loss yesterday against a very talented team. There are things that we took out of that, but we knew that today's matchup was going to be closer, more two evenly matched ball clubs, and we wanted to play well, and I think we established that today.
went to the locker room with a 9-point lead. You came out, it looked like you did the same things in the second half. You weren't just going to rest on that 9-point lead. Just tell us about your guys' ability to close it out in the second half.
Very good ball handlers that can create some stuff off the dribble. Having a solid post player underneath to dump to, and just make sure we get that spacing. But to have this guy on the backside, it makes us that much more effective with our guards.
Coors led the way with 12 points, but I'll ask him about his offense. I want you to tell me about his defense today.
Well, I think yesterday he had 18 rebounds. He finished up a lot again today. Just a tremendous athlete that works hard. He knows what his teammates are going to give him. He held up this. He'll probably tell you that. Hey, team, this is for us. So It's great to have this kind of guy on the sideline.
Congratulations, Coach. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
All right, we'll bring in our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Coors Loken. All right, 12 points, team high today. Just tell us how your teammates were able to help you and facilitate your offensive game.
There was just so much good offense today by everybody on the court. Everybody kind of did their own thing, but then just facilitated the ball to everybody else. And it just opens up the court when you have 8 to 9 guys who can score at will. And that just makes it so much easier for me as a big guy, because then they have to worry about the perimeter and I get a one-on-one easy. So it flows.
Drew, another tough assignment today. Carter Summer today. Just how do you go about the prep work? Maybe you watch film on him. You can tell us that, but how do you go about just getting ready for your assignment game in and game out?
I got a bunch of great guys that I practice with every single day. We push each other as hard as we possibly can. Wyatt Wahlberg, we bang in the post. Owen Wahlberg, his older brother. And then we have Alex Robbins, who's hurt right now, but we all bang in the post and we fight hard, and that translates out here. That in practice stuff, it translates.
A couple other in double figures today. Alex had 11. Wyatt with 10 points today. You mentioned Alex coming back. I mean, this can be a dangerous team in 2026.
Oh yes, it's unfortunate that Robbins has been hurt, but he'll be back, and I think it's just some good adversity to start the season, and then once we get to March, we'll be a whole new team with a whole new weapon.
Yeah, excellent. I'm going to give you the microphone. You'll look in that camera. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. I'm Coors Loken, and I'm in the house. All right? 3, 2, 1.
I'm Coors Loken, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations on the win. Happy New Year. There's a shirt on the chair right behind there for you. We'll see you next year, okay? All right, guys, that'll do it for us. Next game here at 1:45. So stay tuned for that full schedule today on ZaleskiSports.com. Have a great day, everybody.